This is a Palestinian issue has been festering for a very long time, and the security-minded approach of the current ultra-rightist government is not going to yield the desired result. Under the changed circumstances, if the two sides agree, India, Saudi Arabia, and some other countries together from the region and outside can make a new kind of a quartet to help these countries come to some terms whose stakes are higher, who are involved. And I think that in that situation, India can play a constructive role. I believe that the projects like the I2U2, the projects like the India, Middle East, Europe Economic Corridor, as well as the normalization between Saudi Arabia and other Gulf countries with Israel in a formalized way, will have a setback. And that is no doubt about it, because of the reason is that whatever happens in this war, and we know that Israel will punish Hamas, and that may be used by most of the Arab world. And if you see this as continuation of the excesses by the Israeli Defense Forces and the state, which they call the occupied territories, and the Palestinian people, will obviously have at the street level in the Arab world, will have a major repercussion. And that obviously the desire of the leaders to continue to have some kind of normalization so that they can have economic and technological trade and the security cooperation. As far as India's relations with the Middle East are concerned, India, as you know, had recently dehyphenated its relations. It has said that either we have standalone relations with Israel and we have standalone relations with Palestine. Our support for the Palestinian cause is very well entrenched and is very well articulated time and again by the Indian government authorities. At the same time, Israel is our strategic partner, a strong partner, a partner in fighting terrorism. And that is why Prime Minister Modi has already issued a statement in this regard that clearly outlines India's policy. But West Asia, stability and security there is of utmost importance for India, and it has been there for a very long time, basically for energy, for economy, for exports. So I think that there we are continuing to work together. We have very large dependencies in the region, and those dependencies, whether in the maritime domain, whether the energy security domain, or the investments and economy domain, or for that matter, welfare of our Indians, more than 9 million Indians living in the Gulf is concerned. So these are going to be important considerations for India. Under the changed circumstances, if the two sides agree, India, Saudi Arabia, and some other countries together from the region and outside can make a new kind of a quartet to help these countries come to some terms whose stakes are higher, who are involved. And I think that in that situation, India can play a constructive role.